Now to our other top stories tonight. The man accused of stalking a woman for months and beating her to death is now on trial for her murder. The state's prosecution said today that law enforcement failed to protect the victim. CBS 8's Anna Laurel joins us live from the downtown courthouse. Anna, what did you hear inside the courtroom today?
Marcella, wow, a lot of really intense, very sad, tragic testimony. A neighbor testified that the accused killer had been coming to the victim's condo for 20 years, harassing her and even becoming violent. Other neighbors told us they called 911 multiple times the night that she was killed. They were afraid by what they were hearing and seeing, yet no one saved her.
It was not a quick death, nor a gentle one.
Today, attorneys started to paint the picture of what happened the night Connie Dadkhah died in 2022.
We'll hear about all the injuries she suffered, the beating she endured, and the eventual hemorrhage in her brain that she died of from blunt force trauma at the hands of this man.
Prosecutors say Parrish Chambers beat Connie to death inside her condo. The defense says Parrish was blacked out drunk, describing him and Connie as a couple that smoked meth and had sex together the night she died.
He does not remember banging on Connie's door and yelling in the courtyard. He does not remember breaking the glass, and he does not remember the altercation.
But the night Connie died is not the first time Parrish had been at her condo. One neighbor testified he'd harassed her for years, would bang on her door for hours, and was violent.
And he went for her throat, and she was trying to get away, being so much smaller, she couldn't. He was trying to choke her.
We saw numerous videos from neighbors' surveillance videos. One shows police taking pictures of Connie. They say Parrish attacked her. You can see her bruises. Other videos show the hours leading up to the night Connie died. Parrish walking around her building, yelling to get in, and finally, he did.
He was running around the unit, seemed like back and forth, almost like he was chasing somebody. And I heard what sounded like objects being thrown around.
That neighbor says she called 911 4 times, but by the time police arrived, Connie's condo was quiet, and they left. The next morning, officers found Connie dead. But perhaps the most powerful testimony came from Connie herself, from a 911 call she made when Parrish attacked her months before her death. So hard to hear, isn't it? Just horribly, horribly sad. Now, instead of acting on all those calls, those 911 calls that neighbors made, police arrived to Connie's condo 2 hours after the first 911 calls. It wasn't until the next morning, after the evening that all of that was going down, wasn't until the next morning that Parrish Chambers, who's now on trial, he actually came out of Connie's condo and told neighbors to call police because Connie wasn't breathing. Late this afternoon, we saw some crime scene pictures. Attorneys described it as a bloodbath, the crime scene, and we saw that for ourselves today. And unfortunately, we'll have to sit through that all week as the prosecution says they are fighting now to finally get justice for Connie. Live out here at the courthouse, this is Anna Laurel for CBS 8.